For today's video, we're going to be doing permanent waving, which is done on the left side of the head, and you have 10 minutes. You may use purple, white, or gray rods, and you must complete the panel. You'll begin by measuring out the length and the width of each perm rod. And we're going to make these half-off base, and so we're going to hold them at a 90-degree angle. What you need to know is that we need to make sure that our ends are smooth and that we're using a bit of tension rolling it down. It doesn't matter whether the clip is in the front or in the back unless your instructor decides for you to have it one way or another. You have approximately 10 minutes with a 5-minute warning to complete the panel. When you begin this demonstration, your examiner will tell you to prepare your client for all chemical services. And what that means is you need to make sure that you have a towel over the top of your cape. When you get your rods completely down this panel, you want to make absolutely certain that your bands are untwisted. All of your perm rods are on the same exact base, that you have no fish hooks, and that the bands are untwisted. After you have your panel completed, you will put on a protective cream. It can be applied to the face area, and then you will place cotton around the completed panel. It can just be along the hairline, or it can be all the way around the perm rods, and that is for you to decide. At that point, you would want to put your gloves on, and you will step back and wait for your examiner to come over and watch your demonstration, and then you will apply your permanent wave solution, at which point you will then do a test curl in the direct presence of your examiner. You can do double flat wrap. You can do bookend or single flat wrap. And the hair should be 6 to 7 inches in length. Okay. Once I have my panel completed, using my protective cream, I'm going to apply it along the hairline, at which time I can either place my cotton around a completed panel, I will then put my gloves on to complete my application, and I like to have a towel with me so that I can catch any drips. And as I apply my solution, I'm going to go across the top and the bottom of each rod, making absolutely certain that the hair is saturated. So I go from end to end, and I'm going to make absolutely certain that I'm controlling my product. At which time your examiner will ask you to complete a test curl. I release my rod. I unwind it 1.5 to 2 turns, at which point I will twist it into the client's scalp, and then I will wind it back up and hook it. I will step away, at which time your examiner will come up and will unroll a perm rod or two, depending, looking for that there are no fish hooks hanging out of the ends of your paper. At this point, you will be instructed to set up for the pin curl portion of the exam.